If you're trying to decide between the MacBook Air or the MacBook Pro, there's really only a couple things you have to consider. The first thing to decide is the size. So if you want to have the smaller and lighter laptop, choose the Air because this one does feel quite a bit lighter than the Pro. If you need a brighter screen and more screen real estate, and also the ProMotion technology, get the Pro instead. I did notice the MacBook Air screen is not as bright as the MacBook Pros. Another big difference between the two of these is the ports. So the MacBook Air has MagSafe and 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports. The new M4 MacBook Pro now comes with 3 Thunderbolt 5 ports, MagSafe, and then there's also an SD card slot and an HDMI jack, which the HDMI and the SD card slot really come in handy and keep you from needing to carry. The last big difference between the two of these is the fans. The MacBook Air is a fanless design, so no fans, no fan noise to deal with. So you will run into thermal throttling faster on the MacBook Air than the MacBook Pro. The MacBook Pro does have fans. Sometimes the fan volume can get a little annoying, but it's really not a big deal, and it'll give you higher thermal performance. So if you're trying to decide between the two of them, decide if you want the lighter computer and the more affordable computer, in which case I would buy the MacBook Air. But if you want to have a little bit more power, the better screen, that's when I would get the MacBook Pro over the MacBook Air.